What's up, traders? Welcome once again. As you all know, this is Fitness FX, and today is weekend Saturday, 25th of April 2020. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the pairs we'll be adding to our watch list for the coming week, which is a weekly FOREX forecast. So, without wasting much of your time, let's get straight into the chart and see what we've got for the week. Okay. Now, in our last weekly FOREX forecast and the review, if you watch the review video, you will see many of the pairs didn't provide one of our entry, so we didn't take them. So we are adding those pairs to our watch list for this week again. And these are the running trades we have for last week: AUD/USD, GBP CAD, and USD CHF. These trades are already running, so we left them here to run to either hit our take profit or stop loss. So the pairs we are going to be having for our watch list for this week are this. So starting with AUD CAD, this pair was in our last week watch list. I told you we'll be looking for a long opportunity because this pair is providing much opportunity for us. As you can see, looking at the pair, you can see it's an uptrend. It broke this resistance, which will now turn support. That's one reason we are taking it. And also you can see it's about to form an inverted head and shoulder pattern, which is not yet complete. And also the market is about to retest the neckline of the W formation. So this is a great opportunity for us to take this trade if it will provide one of our entry rule from the intraday time frame, which is the hour 4 time frame. So let us watch out for this pair so as to get one of our entry rule from the hour 4 time frame to the upside. But meanwhile, let's see if we can short this pair to the neckline. We can short it from here to the neckline, because for the market to come back and retest this neckline, it might take it a whole week. So we'll just be watching it, and we might not take this pair this coming week. We might take it the following week. So we can actually short this pair to the neckline if it will give us a 1 to 3 risk to reward. Let me see if it can give us a 1 to 3 risk to reward at this region. If we are to short here to this neckline, and our stop loss will be below structure, to be above structure. Okay, let me see what this pair can give to us. Okay, let me see. Our stop loss will be above this. Can't, let me see. Okay, it can give us a 1 to 3.72 risk to reward. So what are we looking for now? From the daily time frame, the market is supposed to come down to retest this neckline so as to look for a long opportunity. But while it's doing that, we can actually look for a short opportunity to the neckline. So if the market will provide one of our entry rule here, we'll be shorting this pair to this neckline for a 1 to 3.72 risk to reward. We are risking 1% to get 3%. So watch out for short opportunity for this coming week and long opportunity for the upper week. For Euro Great British Pounds, this pair was in our watch list last week. We longed this pair, but unfortunately it hit us out at break even. So what are we going to be looking out for this week? We'll also be looking out for a long. Why? Because the market has formed a double bottom here. So what are we going to be looking out for? If the market will break and retest this resistance zone, this is a double bottom, this is structure level, this is structure level. If the market will move this way, come down to retest this place at the double bottom, go above it and retest it. Sorry, let me do it very well. If it will go above it to this region, this resistance, retest this zone and break it, we'll be looking for a long opportunity in this zone. So this is what we'll be looking out for on Euro Great British Pound next week. A long opportunity. If the market will form a double bottom here, break this zone, retest the zone, we'll long to the upside, and this can give us a 1 to 5 risk to reward if we go on the 4-hour time frame to look for our entry. And for Euros, okay, this was also in our watch list for last week. This is what we got from the weekly and our extended W formation. And I told you most times the market does not come back to retest the neckline of our extended W formation. It will retest the structure before the neckline, which is this zone here from the weekly time frame. That is the zone. Let me show it to you. This is the zone. So nothing changed. The market is still on its way to form to complete the structure, to complete the move. So as you can see, we got a green candle here, a bullish candle, a bearish candle, and a bullish candle. This is an M formation. You will see it clearer if you go on lower time frame like the daily. You can see the market is about to form an M formation, an M pattern. If the market will complete this M pattern and retest this zone, we'll be looking for a short opportunity here to this neckline, and this can give us a 1 to 4 risk to reward. Next pair on our watch list is Euro NZD. Euro NZD, from the weekly time frame, it's formed an extended W formation, and like I said, the market most times does not retest the neckline of the extended W formation, so we can expect a move to the upside from this zone. However, if the market will break this zone, then we'll be looking for a short opportunity, because that tells us that it's going to retest the neckline. But as you can see, the market form an M formation here, and what would market do after this? If it will break this region and retest this neckline, this M formation, we can look for short opportunity. The market will give us a 1 to 3 risk to reward, and if the market will break above and retest this resistance on support, we can look for a long opportunity if the market will give us a 1 to 3 risk to reward. So we'll be monitoring this pair on the lower time frame, which is the R4, for one of our long or short opportunity. As for AUD/NZD, for AUD/NZD, nothing changed as well. From the weekly perspective, you can see the market is about to form a good pattern, which we always work with when trading, which is very accurate. Inverted head and shoulder pattern. This always comes as a result of fake breakouts. I always say this. You can see it was a fake breakout from this zone. Most people will short here. Immediately the market will break it out, not knowing it's going to go up again to complete this head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder pattern. So we'll be looking for long opportunity. The market will come to this region, but while we are waiting for the market to come and retest this neckline of the W formation, which is also a great opportunity to complete the head and shoulder, we can look for short opportunity also, because it might take the market a whole week for it to come and retest that zone. So instead of just looking at it and watching it for a whole week, we can as well take opportunity of the move to the downside if it will create pattern. And as you can see, it's about to create an M pattern. So at the retest of the neckline on this M pattern, we can look for a short opportunity if the market will give us a 1 to 3 risk to reward. So let's see if we are getting a 1 to 3 risk to reward from this region to this region. Our stop loss will be above the high. Yeah, we got a 1 to 3.78 risk to reward, risking 1% to get 7%, if not more than. Yeah, risking 1% to get 4%. So we can as well short this pair to the downside to get a 4% reward. So you'll be looking out for short on this pair for this coming week, and after the market has retested this zone, you can start looking for long for the other week. So this is what we'll be looking out for. And as for BTC/USD, if you check the weekly time frame, you can see the BTC fell very well. As you can see, the market moved with impulse, correction, impulse. This is what I mean. Impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction. Same thing to the upside, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. So what are we going to be looking out for this pair? We'll be looking out for the market to complete its impulsive move and corrective move. So let's look at it from this weekly perspective and see what we have. Okay, if you look at it very well, let me show you what I mean. Let me delete this stuff here. Now, as you can see, the market move with impulse, and now it's moving with correction. So where's the market supposed to correct itself to? Let me get the region for you from the weekly time frame. The market is supposed to correct itself to this zone where it started a consolidation. This is a consolidation here. So the market most time will get to the high of this consolidation if it's a downtrend. I'll get to the low of the consolidation if it's an uptrend. As you can see, it's going to retest the high. And as it has retested the high, it's giving a rejection candle here. So on the 4-hour time frame, we are going to be looking for a short opportunity if one of our entry rule is satisfied. So as you can see, the market is at the region. We'll be looking for a short opportunity to the downside if one of our entry rule is satisfied. Our take profit will be from the higher time frame. Let's say, okay, this is our take profit, this zone here. Let me identify it. This will be our take profit. Though the market might break that region, or let's use this our take profit and see if that can give us a 1, 2, 3 risk to reward from the 4 time frame. Let's see if we are getting a 1 to 2 risk to reward. Okay. Yeah, we got a 1 to 4 risk to reward. This is a great trade. 1 to 4. Okay, it has not gotten there. This is almost a 1 to 5 risk to reward. Okay, 1 to 4.58 risk to reward. So we'll be looking for short opportunity of this pair on this pair if it will provide one of our entry rule. And the next pair on our watch list is USDJPY. For USDJPY, let me quickly show you what you should be looking out for. As you can see, 3 weeks ago, we're waiting for the market. We shorted this pair 3 weeks ago to this right shoulder. Sometimes the left shoulder might be shorter than the right shoulder, and this is a head and shoulder pattern. 3 weeks ago, we shorted this pair and we took our profit here, waiting for the market to react to this area so we can look for a long opportunity again. As you can see, the market reacted to this area. It came down to retest the zone again, and now it's respecting the same zone again. And this time, what are we expecting? We're expecting the market to move to the upside, to come and break this region. But we can take our profit. We can take our profit here. As you can see, the market has formed a double bottom to complete the right shoulder. And what are we expecting? We're expecting the market to move with impulse to the upside. So we'll be short longing this pair if it will provide one of our entry rule on the 4 time frame, and if it will give us a 1 to 3 risk to reward. Let's see if it will give us that. Okay, this is a 1 to 4 risk to reward. This is what we'll be getting if we long this pair. And finally, the pair we have on our watch list is Euro card. This pair I'll be following it for 3 weeks now, if not more than. I shorted this pair at this region and it hit me out at break even. I shorted it again and it also hit me out at break even before I removed my attention from this pair. As you can see, it has started melting down. That was why I have this zone identified here. That was when I was shorting the pair before, because the market formed an overextended W formation, and once overextended W formation is formed, we expect the market to come and retest the neckline, which is this. So we are waiting for the market to come and retest the neckline. So what are we going to be doing? The market has formed another structure here, which is this zone, and also the market has formed an M formation. So we expect the market to go down a bit, retest this neckline, and move with impulse to the downside. So this is another zone identified for us. If the market will come and retest this zone, we'll be looking for one of our short opportunity to the downside if the rules of our entry are satisfied. So we'll be looking for a short opportunity here if the rules of our entry are satisfied, and this can give us a 1 to 3 risk to reward. Yeah, it gave us a 1 to 3 risk to reward, if not more than a 1 to 4 risk to reward. So this is what we have in our watch list for this week. Don't forget to subscribe.